Welcome back, you guys, to this channel, and we're gonna continue from where we left off. Cliffhanger, right? I left y'all on a problem. I don't know why, but my videos took more than expected time to upload because I uploaded them or I made them the day before, and then I uploaded them, and for some reason, like, there was just something not right. Like, it took more time than I thought. But now the videos are there, so you can definitely go check them out. I think there was 3 videos because I uploaded one, and then I assumed it was gonna be published on its own, but it didn't happen. Whatever. Everything's going all right. How are y'all doing? Let me know in the comments down below. Um, yeah, So I'm currently making these videos during the summer because once this actual school year start, you'll have all these videos available already. So yeah, it's not like you waiting for me to make a certain video, and you can just jump ahead if there's something you want to look into, or you can just take a look into this course right now. Now this is not something this is something you might even learn during the school year. If you're a middle school, high school student, some of the stuff you might already be doing or have done, which is great news. If you're taking like the actual college algebra course, this is exactly what y'all are gonna do. Yeah, it's not hard. If you've taken algebra 1, algebra 2 in high school, then that's literally almost the same thing we do in college algebra. Not too different. And then you can use some of that algebra knowledge in pre-cal. Doesn't really go as in depth though. The algebra for pre-cal is pretty simple, you know? It's a little bit there. There's quite a bit more in geometry, I'd say, but in pre-cal there's a little bit. And then in calculus, it's a lot of algebra skills put to the test, for sure. So just having a good understanding of algebra can only go a long way. Also in physics and chemistry and all the other types of subjects, like it really does comes in handy a lot. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna end off that cliffhanger we were on. If I can remember the exact problem. And I think it was a negative something, right? Yeah, I remember. Okay, here we were. All right, so we were doing this problem. Negative 5x squared equals negative 5x squared equals negative 15x plus 13. And I was like, bye, y'all. Solve this. Alright, well, we can totally do that. If we take this 15x, I can just rearrange it. So imagine me putting this 5x squared over there, alright? And looking on positive. 5x squared minus 15x plus 13. On the right hand side, you just say that equals 0. You kind of visualize what I'm doing here. Alright, I just move the 5x squared there, and then everything on the right hand side I move to the left hand side. So if I move the 5x squared there was a 0, and then everything else was just like this. Alright, you know what we have to do, y'all. Quadratic formula. So 15 plus or minus the square root of, and then b squared, I believe that 15 squared is 225 minus 4 times 5 times 13, so 260. Oh no, you know what's gonna happen, y'all? All over 10. Yep, okay. So let's just take this part out. 15 over 10, that's 3 over 2. That part's done. Plus or minus. This is basically going to become the square root of, what's 225 minus 260? Negative 35. So you can take the I outside, for if you want, you can write it as 35 first, and then the I outside, and then this is all over 10. There are no factors of 35 which will come out of the square root, so that's it. That's your answer for this problem. Alright, so this is quadratic formula with imaginary numbers combo right there. I got it. Alright then, you know what it's time for. Alright, next problem. So, what should we do next? Okay, let's try this. And let me just make sure that the wording is going good. Okay, things working out. Okay, so we're gonna take x minus 2 times x minus 4 and we're going to say that that equals -1. Alright, factor this out. X squared, the negative 2x minus 4x minus 6x plus 8 equals -1. Rewrite that. X squared minus 6x, what's it going to be, minus 9, is it? No, plus 1, so plus 7. Yeah, equals 0. Right, I was right. Not bad. Equals 0, yeah. This one became plus 1 on both sides, not minus 1. Okay, if you already know this is going to be good, this is x minus 3 the whole squared. Alright, if you can just visualize that, you can definitely figure it out. So x equals 3. Alright, just take it to the next level. Nothing to it. Alright. I'm gonna try a fun one now. Believe me, this one's fun. Alright, where we're gonna say that f equals n, horrible, n, I'll take that, m v squared and this is all over r. Alright, solve for v. Go, do it. So we're going to cross multiply. So fr equals, and then n, I'm going to do multiple steps, nmr squared. Now divide by nm on both sides. Divide by nm. That's a VL. It's just really hard to draw a V from this tool. Alright. So this goes away. And then we take the square root of that. So we're solving for V squared, right? So V is equal to, and don't forget the plus or minus when you're taking the square root. Plus or minus. Alright. And let me see anything else. No, I believe that's it. So I think one thing that's about it actually. Plus or minus, and then divide by it on both sides. Yeah, so it's the square root of bar yeah, that's it. But think, oh, I see what we did. Now let's try this again, y'all. We messed up somewhere. Alright, this is perfect. Right here. Okay, and this is R. I think what we should have done was, okay, this is an R, right? First we cross multiply. Yeah, that part is fine. FR. Alright. Equals NMV squared. This part was fine. Alright, nothing to it. And now we divide by NM. And we take the square root. Oh, okay. I think I see what I wanted. So when we do this part, yeah, we divide by nm on both sides. Divide by nm. So this goes away. And then you take the square root of this, right? Yeah, that's about it. Alright. Okay. So yeah, we did this part fine. Oh, I think what this is saying is that you can actually rationalize this apparently, where if you have it like this, and if you want to take the square root out of it, then you can multiply by the square root of nm over the square root of nm, which is 1. So you can actually just rewrite that as the square root of fr nm all over nm. I know this is dumb, but because I think the rule is, I don't even know if this is a rule, is putting a denominator and a radical sign is weird, apparently. So they'll want your answer like this. Some people might. Then of course the plus or minus. Yeah, we didn't do anything wrong, y'all. We did everything right. It's just this way of doing it. Okay. Here's one that we can get in the bag. H equals negative 49. Nope. 49 t too high. 49 t squared plus gt plus d. gt plus d. Alright. So I want us to solve for t, right? This one shouldn't be too bad. You know why? Let's take a t common. Alright, negative 49t. Or better yet, that's fine. Plus g plus 1. Alright. So now we have this. And we still have a t in there, but that's fine. What I want us to do now. We can definitely divide by h. Or actually, no. Plus 1. That's fine. If we have this is what this is, then yeah, why don't we just divide it by this on both sides? Makes the math a bit easier, I guess. You could say that. I'll honestly divide this by 49 if we wanted to. Divide this whole thing by 49. Then divide this by 49. Alright. That could definitely help us out with some of the math part. So then we'd get h over 49 equals t times minus t plus but it wouldn't matter because it's still have a t left over. So how do we do this? Why don't we do this? Since there are no common factors, then we want to solve for t. Okay, then we can kind of use the quadratic equation, right, to help us out here. Yeah, we can do that. And this will help us solve the problem. Alright, so let's try that. Alright, going back to the problem. So we had h equals minus 49 t squared. Yeah, when in doubt, y'all, just try the quadratic formula plus gt plus d. We're solving for t only, so t equals 49 plus or minus the square root of, and then what's 49 squared? 2401, 2401 minus 4ac. Wait, no. What am I doing, y'all? All wrong. It's 1, because the b is 1. Oh, wait. I get it, y'all, now. The b is g. That's what the b is. Whatever g is. It's g plus or minus the square root of g squared minus, and then watch it plus, and then 4 times 49, so 196, and then the d, of course, 196d, whatever that is, all over 49 times 2, which is 98. There we go, y'all. There we go. That's exactly how to solve this problem. All right. No, seriously, that's how it should be done. I think so. Wait, hold up. I mean, if you have it like this, then it's fine. But I want this to be a positive t squared. So why don't we just imagine if we shift it to the other side? Well, no, that would just be rearranging the equation. Yeah, but then this would become a negative 98. So we can multiply top and bottom by -1. So, because this should be a negative 98, y'all. So to make it a positive, I mean, no, the g stays the same, I think. Well, let's see. G, oh yeah, this would be negative g plus and minus the square root of g squared. Yeah, so this is how the equation is. And then, yeah, because this is a negative, yeah. So we get it like this. Yeah. And then 4 AC. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's see, negative b. Or square root of b squared. Okay, and I think there's one more thing we need to do, okay? Because it's the h part that we needed to fix, right? Okay. Yeah, we're almost there, y'all. But there's one more thing we need to do. Alright. So check this out. So we said h equals minus 49 t squared plus gt plus gt plus d. We need to set this to 0, and we want to move it, so let's move everything to the right side. 49 t squared minus gt minus d plus h equals 0. Okay. Now we can do this. Now you'll be like, well, but you have two constants. Well, too bad. So, negative b, that's g, plus or minus the square root of g squared minus, and let's see, 4ac. So 4 times 49 times our constant. So our constant is negative d plus h, I guess. So minus 4 times 49, so that's 196. So that's 4a minus, or, yeah, it's this times, and then negative d plus h, the constant. This all over 2a, 49 times 2, which is 98. Okay. So it's negative b plus 1 squared to b squared minus, and then 49 times 4 is 196. 4a times our constant all over 2a. So if you get negative d plus h, then you can cross multiply this out actually. So this is what it'll become. And here's our final answer. So we get g over, too low. There we go. G over 98 plus or minus this plus or minus square root of, and then we have g squared. This is going to become plus, actually we can write the h first. So we can write minus 196h minus 196h plus 196d okay, all over 98. Right, there's our answer. There's our answer. Got it. Took us a while, but we got there. Ooh, that was one heck of a problem. The other ones aren't that bad, I guess. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at, let's see here. Let's take a look at some more questions, alright? But I guess this video's gone enough for far enough time, y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next video, alright? Thank you guys for watching. Stay awesome, y'all. And see y'all next time.